What's up? And how's it going? Hopefully, everybody's doing pretty good today. Sorry for not streaming last night. I had all of the plans worked out to do so, and I ended up not getting to. I was very, very tired, and we ended up having to do some things after I got off work, and by the time I got home, it was way too late to even start. But I'm here now, and I'm very glad I can be. And Queen, I'm glad you can make it. Sorry, hopefully it didn't miss you there, but if I did, I apologize. Definitely glad that you could jump in here, though. I am doing pretty good, and hopefully you are as well. And safe travels, bringing your auntie to the Greyhound station. Sorry, I'm still here, but before we get started, I'm looking at some statistic background things. Bald Man Dave, what up? Yeah, Bald Man Dave, I actually have had to change my streaming time around to a little bit earlier. I work an earlier shift job now these days, so had to switch the hours around, you know. I work in I used to work like a second shift job, and now I work a first shift job. Yeah, doing well. Glad to hear it, Queen. Passed your road test. That's really good. Passing the road test is always awesome. And congrats for sure. Again, safe travels, bringing the auntie to the Greyhound for sure. And we're about to get things started again. I'm just looking at some statistic background stuff right now. Mostly some stuff on my YouTube end right now. Appreciate that, Dave. Appreciate that. Yeah, just trying to have more of a laugh. Working a second shift job is very hard. The 2 a.m. streams, as much as I did love doing them, I did them for years, but things had to change. Had to get to a point where, I mean, I got a family, and it's really hard to have any family time working second shift, you know, so really trying to work that out a little bit more. Let's go ahead and get things kind of loaded up here. Tore you down? Yeah, definitely. I'm still getting used to being on a first shift job. I worked second shift jobs for like years. Literally 8 years I was at my last job. Trying to get used to it a little bit more. It's easier said than done, needless to say, but I do like it. I like the hours way better. Actually having a day after work instead of coming home. I used to get home a little after 11 o'clock. It was somewhere between 11:30 and 12 a.m. And it was always rough. Like around my area, everything closes very early, so I never had a chance to really do anything. I wonder if they have one of those, we have an egg we can go do. Probably for online play. I'm not trying to do anything like that right now. We can go check out the stables though and get our new Monsty egg. Cephadrome. Cool. What should we name it? Let's see. Catfish? It's okay name, but I'm trying to think a little bit more. Like right now, well, I didn't get the chance to name Rotha or Ranmar, but our other words that we're using in the party, we have Geico, Phanpy, and Toothless. Let's see. I'm gonna name it Cat Dog. I'll go with your cat, but I'm gonna name it Cat Dog instead. Looks like a dang catfish hawk. I'm gonna name it Cat Dog. Freaks you out. Should have named it Winslow. Wonder if it's a power. Babe is, but Cat Dog's just speed. I don't really like to use Babe or Cat Dog or Dodo or Stuart or Sharptooth. I used Stuart for a little bit, but got my faves. I like Geico because he poisons things. Phanpy's very effective and can break through things, honestly. Rotha. No, Rotha's Rotha. It's like, you know, the best. Ranmar is just super fast when we're traveling out on land. Toothless. It's just badass. Trying to save my last slot for another power monster. I know we got Babe, but Babe kind of sucks. Actually, I've never used Babe, but I just naturally assume it does. Which is probably awful, but hey. I wonder how much Zinni we got. Gosh, we need more Zinni. Let's go try to save Rotha. Shit was going to Alri at the lab last time we were on here. Gonna have to change the lead Monstie though. Geico is good in battle, not good on the field. Get Ranmar out here. Ranmar is like not even my favorite. He's like one of the first Monsties you get in the game. But Ranmar is so fast on the field. And he can jump. Or she. I just naturally assume.
The Scrivener's Lab is this way.
Let's hurry!
Wait! I'm getting monster vibes.
Diablos? No. It's another rod.
It's a T-Rex!
T-Rex.
Ryder?
Oh, a friend! Hey, buddy! If you'll excuse us, we're kinda in a hurry.
I can't let you beyond this point. Be gone!
What?
I want a T-Rex.
Why are you picking on us?
We can't let you interfere with our plans.
A Toothless. I forgot what it's really called.
Huh? Whose plans? What are you talking about?
I'm not sure what's going on, but it looks like we gotta fight our way through.
I don't think I'm prepared for this. Okay, getting off some real don't mess with me bobs there. At least tell us your names. You're an hour away. That's bad news for you. It's no use, there's only one language guys like this understand. Okay. Let's see. Let's get Geico out. It's probably our best bet. Oh, I wish we had more stuff. I'm afraid they'll kill Geico. Hell yeah. It should be immune. Ugh. Where's all this Wii stuff? What's all this Wii stuff about? Don't tell me there are more of you. Not cool. A whole organization of creeps like these could cause all kinds of trouble. Gosh, I hate to, but if I don't, this thing's gonna attack me, and I think it's technical as well. Could at least clash with it, yeah. Getting a poison on him is probably the best thing we can do if we can. They might end up taking us out though, I don't know. That was almost perfect. Oh, okay, one of them's down, sweet.
team than a hunter and
Out of
rider.
the woods yet. Brace yourselves. Sweet. Got some potions. I think we immediately got to fight the other guy there, don't we? Yep. We've got you now. Just give up already. We'll never reach the lab. I won't let you. Chill out, okay? It's not worth it. Alright, let's get Toothless out here. I feel like that one's gonna be power, so I'm gonna go speed on it. It's also speed, so that didn't work. I didn't think it'd be speed. I expected power. Okay, so we know what we're playing with now.
I'll get you back.
Holy shit. He's dead set on blocking our path. I don't like where this is going. What up, Tish and Sith? Hello, how are you? How's it going, Tim? We have to finish quick. I'm gonna have to get a nice full hill going on for myself. Need to switch monsters really quick, too. Thankfully, Geico got all of its health back. Gonna get Geico back out. There we go. Oh no. That's not good. He might take us out. Going good? I'm doing pretty good. Thank you for asking. Oh, I died. My character died. Ain't gonna be easy, but I wouldn't expect any less from a bro who can tame a Tigrex. But why would such a strong rider do something like this? Wait, it took me right out. Oh, it did not. They only attacked... Okay. Okay. I mean, I'm not happy that it attacked my Monstie, but only attacking Geico? That's... Okay. I mean, it's not okay, but I thought it was going to get us all. Oh, and it landed the poison on us. Not enough, my girl. That's no good. Retro Game Mage! Hey, how have you been? And thanks for the raid. I mean, even if it didn't go through, I'm glad that you could make it, Retro. How have you been, Tommy? Been a while. Hey, I gotta say, you gotta try this game sometime. I know it's not retro.
Let me help.
It's a great game, though. It really is a great game. I think you'd like the story, the playstyle, the graphics. It's amazing. Think we can ride our Monstie now? Oh yeah. Oh, I thought we could. Not yet, huh? Alright. Gosh, let's see what we got. Get a hit. Gotta go up with our herb, honestly. I hate to waste it. It's not wasting the herb, it's like wasting the turn almost. Giving away that S rank, but you never know what might happen. We might actually take him out this turn. Oh, we might, because Geico should win the draw. Oh, is he using a strength attack? Oh! Now we get to run, sweet. Got our kinship skill going. Yes! Your guess is as good as mine, at least. We managed to pull through somehow.
That was a breeze.
My partner and I won't lose to anybody. Yeah. Good day to you as well, says. Hello, how are you? Potion, make a potion, potion. Rosk, hello. Thanks for your jumping in over on Twitch.
Great job, buddy!
Why were you trying to hold us back?
You won't interfere with our plans.
What the hell is that? Flashbang.
What could it mean? Why would they want us to stay away from the lab?
Retro Game Age sent you? Hey, I appreciate it.
Oh no. That means
They're after Ratha!
we gotta get to him before they do.
Yeah, always appreciate all the support from Tommy. He's actually the one, awesomely enough, that created the Tonberry Disciple logo. And I've been so grateful for it. I used like a really, really cheaply homemade one that was just like editing old art. And then one day he just like really helped me out with making a really cool one. What happened?
He's going to bed.
Is he tired?
Huh?
Is everything okay?
What?
I said, is everything okay? Good night, buddy.
All set over here.
Huh,
Good night.
here too.
You go
Good
to
thing
bed
the
too.
commander was
Good
gullible
night.
enough to think we were
No.
going to help the
No.
researchers.
No. Trouble. You can stay. Good night, buddy. I love you. Love you.
What's
Love you.
going on? Where are they taking Ratha?
Now,
Go, brother.
let's get it to the ship.
Never played before, like, so it's a lot of fun, honestly.
You?
Let him go this instant! You don't understand. That Rathalos is...
Stay out of this.
Hold it right there! Give Ratha back!
You again. May as well take her too. Now, let's go.
No, let me go!
Anna!
Hey! I thought you said no one would get hurt.
Quiet down, boy. We've got work to do.
Poor Ratha. Gosh, that makes me so ill. That beastie, or Monstie, beastie, I'll call it Bestie. It doesn't deserve all that. I think he says, yeah, the kids. They love coming into the stream room here. But it is a fun game. Has a great story.
Let's get 'em!
Great story, great characters. 100% recommendable for sure. Yeah, Tim. The kids, you
Hey,
know,
Roberto! You know what this is all about?
they love getting on the stream when they can.
Was that Ryder working for your hunter buddies?
Who knows?
How can you not know? Aren't you on the same team?
I've never seen that rider before, okay? Our orders were to scoop up Ray's Wing Ratha. But maybe someone was plotting to steal him.
What would make you say that?
Look, it's just a guess. I don't know any more than you.
Good night, cuddles from the kids. Oh, yeah. Like, every time we go grocery shopping, Cecily, she's got this thing. We put her in the buggy, but she doesn't like to sit down. She likes to stand up, and she gives me a hug the whole time we're going through the grocery store. She's always got one arm wrapped around me, and she'll point at stuff she wants along the way or something like that. You can't beat that.
We'll have to catch those guys and make them spit out the truth.
Told my kids that if they get caught on a stream, page gets deleted because you have to be 16 years or older to stream on Facebook. They're on here for like a split second. They don't really ever stick around. Cecily does, yeah, from time to time. But not very long. It's mostly just a hey and a goodbye and a good night. I can't not tell the kids good night. But it's okay. Like, it's not a kid streaming channel, I'll admit. You know, the kids jump in on here, but yeah. That's why I'm in a whole separate room in the house. Like, I see things that they are not supposed to. They're not even really allowed to watch my streams. They get to watch clips and like certain things here and there, but not really all my streams, to be honest. It's nothing explicit. This isn't like an adult territory only, but I would say at least like a good teenage Mond at least should be here chilling out. Sometimes though, I mean, I have kids, so. Karumi! How's it going, Karumi? Thanks for jumping in on YouTube. Gosh, I've been yelling that name for years now. How can you not do a good night cuddle with the kids? Been good all day. Well, they haven't been good all day. I mean, I don't think any kid's good all day. They are pretty well behaved for the most part, though, compared to a lot of kids, especially. But let's just say, it never should. I feel ya. It's kind of how our 9-year-old would be. She's 10 in October. And it's like question after question after question. Leland, too nervous to say anything. He turned 7 about a week ago. But our youngest Cecily, she's just 3. She just loves the attention. And speaking of it, loving attention, Choco's gonna stay in here. Choco's gonna stay in here with me.
Okay.
What? What? Okay. One more hug.
Okay.
One more hug. I love you.
No.
No. I love you.
Mama.
I love you.
I want to show you some Mama says.
Okay. There you are. Wave to yourself. Alright, go to mama. I love you. Bye. But yeah, you know. The yes loves the attention. Long time no see. Oh yeah. New stream times Kurumi a lot earlier, and I'm glad about it too. I've been doing good though. How have you been, Kurumi? Always glad to see you.
Look! It's faint, but you can see the ship's trail. We gotta hurry!
From Australia. I'll tell her later. Probably make her excited.
Right! We can't let them get away!
And I never read these, honestly. I play through the game most of the time, so they're just like a synopsis of like the last chapter, what happened. Aha, looks like there's a caravan stand nearby. Want to check it out? I do, actually. I love being able to save the game when it can. So it actually gives us a trail to follow. That's sweet. Alright, buddy. Let's follow the tracks from the sand ship. Got, okay. That's not what I expected. So it says, what part of Australia you're from? Don't gotta be too specific if you don't want to. Totally understandable. There's actually just a lot of people around Australia that actually watch the channel. Tim on Twitch is actually from Australia. Or lives in Australia, I should say. Euthanasia, he's not on right now. He's often on. He is from New Zealand. Somebody else is from Australia that watches the channel, and my mom's gone blank on me, but I'm not familiar with any parts of Australia. I actually live in the US and Georgia, and yeah. So my familiarity with anything in Australia is very slim to none. But hey, I still think it's cool. If you ever play this game, all those monsters there are like super big encounter. No, I don't want to say big. Wild encounters you can actually partake into. I honestly don't see a lot of a point unless you really like to grind and make a lot of different gear. I'm more of a story grinder, more so than like cosmetic, aesthetic grinder. You know, but I mean, no hate on it. People who like to get it on those. There's another word I'm really trying to think of here. Glam. That's it. Like a Final Fantasy XIV reference, or you know, MMORPG references. But getting out on the glam. I don't really do a lot of that in these type of games, but it's optional. Totally optional. Finally out of the desert. We gotta keep following that sand ship. Also, all these little dungeons, they're actually things that you can jump into. Try my best to not do that either. This game, oh my god, if you really wanted to like dive into this game as deep as possible, wow, there is so much in this game that you could do. You could probably, I would estimate 120 hours of nothing but just grinding.
Wait up, buddy!
Is this legit?
A pit opened up here too?
What is this? Dudes?
Diablos! I've been wondering when one would show up.
And it's Rage Raid!
We have our work cut out for us.
No
Let's
kidding.
do it!
I've been having this Diablos fun ever since we've been in the desert areas, and oh my goodness. Now it shows up. Whew, get our stretches in. It's gonna be a good one. Certain armors have benefits that help different situations, like bonding, you mentioned. Yeah, no, honestly, there was the last, like the snowy area we were in. I did a little bit just to be able to get armor that we could wear, so I didn't have to worry about benefiting, or not benefiting from wearing armor to keep wasting potions, and definitely did get out on that. But I'm still not the biggest on grinding in a game like this. I do enjoy a good grind, like Pokemon. I'll get a grind going on. But I feel like this game could have so much of a grind that, like, literally, if you really just wanted to do that, that's all you would have to do. Omar! What's up? Thanks for jumping in over on YouTube. How are you, Omar? Diablos, huh? This will be a tough battle, but we need to catch up with Anna. I don't know if Diablo... I want to say it's a power beastie. I want to say it's power. But I don't know if it is. I'm going to switch. Let's keep Ranmar out for now. Let's keep it as a test. Let's keep it as a test. He's going speed. I'm going to go speed. Let's try to take its horn off. It is power. Okay, I thought it would be. Okay, good deal. Game grounds are just extensive. So sometimes they're really good. You know, and I don't mind them. Sometimes, yeah, they are a bit excessive. Let's switch our bonds. Let's get Toothless out here. You know what to do, right, buddy? Get the hammer out. Oh wait, no. Switch our weapons. Oh, we can't. I think we have a bomb here we can actually use. Nice! this game for a lot of challenge reasons. It's not necessary for the story.
Yeah. I've already figured that out very quickly.
It's not a bad thing though. You know, I really do enjoy this game. Like, I have a life. So far, I haven't played many Monster Hunter games. I've played World and now played Stories too. But I really love this game a lot. Like, I could really rate this game in a really top essence of places. And I think it's really good. Now it's mad, and I don't know what it switched to. I don't know what it switched to. We'll get our rod in. That's good. That's good.
That's some epic moves.
Awesome. It's trying to attack me! I don't know what the hell it switched to. Okay, normally they'll go to the next one over. It was power, so it's probably technical. So let's try a power attack on it and go for the tail. It went to speed. Of course it went to speed! Oh, jeez, that was a strong attack. Alright, I'm actually going to try to take a very quick restroom break. I'm going to heal my character. Let this turn kind of play itself out. I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that. Okay. Good thing no showdown. Yeah, that would have sucked. There we go. Hope we can get the tail cut off. That'd be nice. Why would you attack the feet, Toothless? Well, we lost. That sucks.
Hey, let's go again.
If only it was that easy. I gotta run all the way back. That was such a long way too. At least we saved the caravan, I guess. How much Zenny do we have now, I wonder? Let's see if we can forge a new weapon while we're here. Probably not, but it's worth checking out.
Welcome.
Oh, I think we can actually. I really don't like that armor. It is an upgrade. Actually, it's not. Okay, it's exactly the same, basically. Kind of the opposite, really, of what it is right now, so that's good. But we can get a new weapon, which is something I really did want. How much is it? 9,000. Oh yeah, we have just enough. Sweet. Hope I did the right thing. Gelatin.
Thank you.
Should be able to hit up the caravan this time. You can see others running around on this game, can't you? I'm not sure. I know there is like an online mode of the game, but I don't know a lot about it. There's a specific multiplayer. Yeah, I knew there was some sort of multiplayer. I haven't messed around with it at all, though. Okay, while we're here this time, we're going to go ahead and save. So we don't have to go all the way back to the old town. Alright, now we gotta follow all these tracks again, which, if we go straight through here, we can kind of cut out a lot of that time. Why am I running on foot? Get over here, Ranmar. cuts out like half that trip. William! Hello, how are you, William? Hopefully you've been good. I'm glad to hear from you. Muscle me. Lando. Oh, there was a catavan stand here the whole time. I didn't even see it. Definitely hitting that up and saving this time around. Good deal. No Twitch tonight? Oh, I am definitely on Twitch. Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube as always. After all, like Tim and everybody else is on there. Okay, it starts off as a power, then goes to speed. Raider Zyler, how's it going? How are you tonight, Zyler? And I'm not trying to skip it, but we did already watch it, so here we go. Steven! Hello, how are you tonight? Thanks for showing up and making it and everything. Really appreciate it, Steven. I've already read all this, so we're just gonna get into it and fight. Tired? I understand completely. I don't know if anything that can inflict like a status element. Ineffective. Playing Final Fantasy 15. Nice. Final Fantasy 15 is really good. I love the game. Let's try to sleep enough. It's probably ineffective too, but I still want to try it. Probably can't put any status elements on. Probably like a classic Final Fantasy boss or any, you know, most Japanese video game bosses. Status elements don't work. They want you to go through the struggle. Alright. Here we go. Now it has switched to speed. Sweet. Also need to switch up Toothless for things are okay still for now. Alright, okay. Weirdly a little bit better than I expected it to. No idea what the fuck that thing is, but it looks pissed. Diablos! You ever played Monster Hunter before? Steven? It's definitely pissed though. Oh, Jesus, this is a hard one.
Thanks, dude.
This thing can't have that much more health left. Like, it is taking some heavy hits. I wonder if it's back on speed or if it's still on power. Or if it's back on power, it's still on speed. Maybe 20-30 minutes tops, really. I feel good. To me, I completely understand that because, like, it's one of those to each their own type of games. I really like what I've played of Monster Hunter, but I can see how it wouldn't be everybody's cup of tea in the mainline games, but they've got it so bad in turn-based now. Not so bad. Yeah, the one in, like, World's the only one I've played. I want to play Roz really bad, but, like, yeah, it's not in date. Sure, we lost the last match. Didn't know what to expect, but this time around, I kind of got a better idea. In the actual, like in Monster Hunter World, Diablos, oh gosh, it's a nightmare. Nothing less than a nightmare with that. So it's back on its power stance. Okay. Now it's back on power, we're going back to speed. Toothless. Oh yeah, we got a rod again. Sweet. Oh, whoa! I've not seen this before. This is sick. That was really cool. And so strong. Oh my gosh. Okay. hate to switch to Redmar, but I'm hoping Redmar will actually do a speed attack. Good deal. The only way he'll live this. You need to stop playing Final Fantasy 15 was when you came out. Hey, 15's really good. There's like a lot of really good stuff that you can do. I don't have another Sonic Bomb, so I don't know what I could possibly do here. I got a Flash Bomb. I don't think it'll work, but we'll try it. Did not work. Have you ever actually gone after like Piteos in Final Fantasy 15? There's a lot of really cool secret hidden dungeons and a bunch of really cool things that you can actually do. And it's pissed. This is where it switches to speed, I'm guessing. Oh yeah. We install 15? 15's good, but if it's not your cup of tea, I mean, it's not. I get that. And it's a great game, though. It's a game that plays quick if you only play the story, but if you really dive into all that Final Fantasy 15 has to offer, there's secret dungeons, and I mean, there's a lot into that game. Hell yeah! Defeated it. I actually defeated Diablos. Thanks for all your help, guys. Remind me to treat you to some donuts sometime.
No better team.
These giant pits really do show up wherever monsters are going crazy. I wonder what the connection is. I'm guessing C rank. Yes! Ooh! Oh yeah. Twisted Horn, shell, 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 shell. Telltale Fang. Nice. Very nice. Also, weird little ROM.
That's another monster made violent by that light.
If they're gonna have a Devil Joe in this, if they do, oh boy. What's a Devil Joe?
Unreal. These are crazy times we're living in.
What's making these pits pop up anyway?
They've got to be related to the Rathalos, don't you think?
I wouldn't, honestly, no.
Drooling Devil Joe! Don't tell me you believe that legend!
Devil Joe! Okay, you said it, then they said it. I'm gonna take a restroom break because I feel like shit's about to happen. Okay.
I'm talking about the imbalance of the ecosystem.
Chogo.
Everything's interconnected. Tons of Rathalos vanish, and strange pits appear. There's no way it's a coincidence.
They drove the strong beasts out. Now these weaker strong beasts are coming in all pissed off.
The weirdness began before Ratha hatched. It was the appearance of the pits that started it all off.
Well, my buddy's grandpa was investigating these pits way before all this craziness started. Now it's up to us to finish what he started. We're gonna get to the bottom of these mysterious pits.
Completing your Gramps' unfinished task. Shooting for the stars, huh, kid? Well then. Let's catch that ship.
Well, okay. It was a weird conversation, but alright, let's backtrack and go save real quick. Toothless is pretty damn fast, too. Has anybody heard of Button City? It's a game that was recently released. I really kind of wanted to play. Almost 3 hour reinstall? Yeah, like, especially if you have all the DLC. Like, Final Fantasy has a very big open world, a lot of hidden dungeons, there's Piteos, there's a lot of things to really do in the game, even post-game, even after you beat it. And then, like, not just that, like, if you play episode Ignis, episode Prompto, episode Gladius, and then I never played Arden, I'll say that. There is episode Arden as well. I didn't play it, I opted out. Things, to me, got a little ridiculous with all these random episodes. They started doing all this, like, so many people didn't want Lunafreya to die, but that was like the fucking story of the game. And I do get salty about it. I hate to admit that I do. I'm a big Final Fantasy fan, and I feel like over the years Square Enix has wrote some... The stories they've written have been amazing. They are always tooth and nail. People die. And it goes without saying that things don't always go the way you want them to go. But in the end, the hero saves the day, you know? And there was just so many people that never played Final Fantasy games that played 15, and people that only played 13 that played 15. And the death of Lunafreya, it was just so emulsified that everybody thought that there should be so much. At one point, there was an episode Lunafreya. I mean, there's optional endings to episode Ignis. Like I said, I opted out at episode Arden. I love Final Fantasy 15. I do. But the capitalization they had on the money scheme of people buying into everything they did for it, even myself, me, a huge Final Fantasy fan, was not about that. And I know, I played 14 for years, played, paid for all the expansions and, my subscription for years, and for a while I've taken a break recently, but it's the Windows version, so you only think Arden the DLC is left out. It's like the only one you kind of just don't need. I didn't even want to play episode Arden. Don't get me wrong, part of me wanted to because you play as Arden. And there's a little bit of like pre-backstory to it, but honestly, there's just so much of the game that like episode Ignis, like I said, they introduced things to the game that had like basically optional endings, basically. And I don't know. episode Arden kind of introduced some optional things to the story too to kind of switch it, and I was just, yeah, no longer want to play Final Fantasy. I mean, I love Final Fantasy, don't get me wrong. I mean, I'm Tom Barry DeSable, the channel name says it all, but expecting a red dot again in a weird way. Maybe, I don't know. I'm not Shook Talking 13, so I don't think that. But it's just the things they did with 15. It was a beautiful story, and you had so many people that randomly got butthurt all along the way that they just decided to say, oh, okay, well, you didn't like that, we'll do this. And I will admit, there's a lot of plot holes in the game. Like when Gladius leaves, or Prompto leaves, or when Ignis leaves. There's little plot holes that kind of need to be filled, but some of them didn't need to be. I don't know. Got spoiled. Who knows? But I don't know. 15. I do love the game. I always recommend the game to anybody. Like it's a perfect like jump in window. You know, like if you've never played a Final Fantasy game, which, you know, all of them are turn-based except for 15. And, you know, basically, what was it? Top Zero. And, you know, obviously Final Fantasy VII Remake as well. They're all more hack and slash-ish. The ish mostly on Top Zero, but 15, I just think it's an easy installment where like new fans could jump in. But there's so much to it where people just couldn't accept what happened. And I don't know. A Devil True? Gosh, I want to, Zyler, but I think I'm going to save it. I don't want any spoilers. If I've never seen it, I feel like I'll be way more astonished, and my reaction will just be way better if I end up seeing it.
Huh, strange. No one's here.
I feel you, Steven. That's how I feel as well. But sometimes, you know, plot holes are okay.
Where's Anna and Ratha? Where did everyone go?
There's no suitable places in the area where they could hole up. Oh, hang on.
You think of something?
Maybe they've gone to Lemur Tower? It's been abandoned. Total ghost town. The perfect hideout.
Yeah! Let's check it out!
That's not conspicuous.
That's the Scrivener's emergency signal. Reinforcements should arrive soon. No time to lose.
Final Fantasy VII had plot holes. I think every Final Fantasy game has plot holes, just to be honest with you. The first game, it is a plot hole. The second game, there isn't any, and that's what makes the game so broken. 3, prequel plot holes, and somehow there's sequel-esque tones to it. 4, again, prequel plot holes, midway plot holes, in-game plot holes. There's a sequel to it too, and it doesn't explain shit. 5, again, another game that's pretty much full of plot holes from beginning to end. 6, full circle game. Final Fantasy VI, there really isn't many plot holes. Maybe some prequel stuff could have been explained. Didn't really need a lot that the game almost goes full circle. Final Fantasy VII, there's not too many plot holes really. If I'm being quite honest, if there's any, like, Final Fantasy VII is probably the most well-pronounced Final Fantasy story ever of all time because it's Square Enix's love child. And I don't mean that in, like, any way ever other than the way I see it. Like, it's their love child. Like, that thing is their baby. It is the most popular Final Fantasy game of all time. It has some of the most sales of all time, you know, some of the most following of all time. Every person, even if they're not a Final Fantasy fan, even knows who Cloud and Sephiroth is. Taking a breather, backtracking, and explaining. Had plot holes? It does, unless you geeked and nerded out on a Final Fantasy geeked out nerd level. Final Fantasy VII was broken, the story was broken down more than any Final Fantasy game ever. They had like 3 prequel games, one for the cell phone, one for PC, one for PSP. Then you had the actual game itself on the original PlayStation. Then you had a sequel game on PS2, which was based after the sequel film, which came out. And then also you had the there's another game that explained a little bit more, and I can't remember what it was actually on. Anyway, Final Fantasy VII is probably the most actually well-pronounced game of all time. A whole game to explain Zack's origin. They did actually, you know, it's Crisis Core. That's kind of why I'm excited throughout this year and next year. With I hate the fact that it's a mobile title. Minato, what's up? But I hate the fact that they said it was going to be like mobile titles, but basically they have the whole origin story of Final Fantasy VII coming out. Like it's like watching Advent Children. Advent Children has plot holes unless you get the complete edition. The complete edition has a anime short who the hell Denzel actually is and where he comes into the story. If you never had the complete version of Final Fantasy VII Advent Children, you just see Denzel and you're like wondering who the hell this random kid is. There's about a whole 30 minutes of the movie that got cut for some reason that doesn't make any sense and makes certain, like, I wouldn't even say certain, there's a lot of plot holes in the game that doesn't make sense. And the fact that there is like a good 15% of the game that was a mobile title, literally a mobile title that doesn't even exist anymore, which is a giant chunk of the game that exists, which is the biggest part between before Final Fantasy VII to Final Fantasy VII and to the point right where mid Final Fantasy VII goes. So you have like pre, before, and then mid. And there's a lot of that never got explained. The only real plot hole that you can think of with 7 is the fact that Sephiroth is supposed to be the main bad guy when they built up Jenova to let the fucking... oh, to be the fucking devil making deal with people. There is that. Again, though, there's a lot of backstory that kind of starts to explain that. Sephiroth himself, the reason he ends up being the bad guy is because he goes crazy after he realizes he isn't an ancient, that he was created from an ancient. He was a lab subject, and he was the lab subject that they got right. They wanted to make a super soldier. Like, the plot of it really for Sephiroth is like, they had this alien that would go to planet, basically a virus alien, or an alien with a virus, basically, that would go from planet to planet and take over a planet, and basically take it over, turn it into its own life source, and make it spread amongst the whole planet, killing everything off. Then everything else would come back to life, and it would feed off that life that rebranched. Well, they couldn't really harness that power well enough, so they tried to create something that could. And basically they started to create, soldiers that were feeding off Mako, or Mako. And Sephiroth was the perfect one. He was the perfect spin-off ancient, or let's just say great value ancient. He was not full. He was created in a lab. He didn't really have a mother. His mother was a specimen. And when he started to figure that out, it started to drive him fucking insane. And he started to try to figure out how to absorb the life source. The things that she would do if she were to come to the planet originally anyway. And Sephiroth, it drove him insane because he didn't know. At first, he was a lab experiment. That drove him insane. He was the strongest soldier, and then that drove him insane. But he came to terms with it because he was the strongest, because nobody could stop him. So he's just started to research and figured out that basically he had mommy issues. Basically, had mommy issues in a way, yeah. I would say he kind of had daddy issues too, though. He didn't know who his mom or dad was. His dad, for all he knew, was like Hojo, mad scientist. Sephiroth and Gis would say his brothers are somehow immune to that influence. Kind of, yeah. See, like with the brothers, like, you have Kadaj, you have, what is it, why is Kadaj the only one I think one of them is, why can't I remember their names now? Kadaj is the only one I can remember. Yazoo and Laws, that's it. Kadaj, Yazoo, and Laws. I guess you could say that. Angeal. Angeal was very cool. I wish there was more of his story. I will say, they really did play into a lot of that and a lot of backstory and stuff. You have Genesis, Angeal, and then his clones in Advent Children. Yeah, Genesis and Angeal were really cool too. But they were different, you know. Genesis is basically like Sephiroth, and Jill is more like kind of Cloud and Zack, you know. And Jill actually had a family, and you know, like more of a firm balance on family. Genesis, Yazoo, and Kadaj, and you know, Sephiroth, and all of them, like they were a little bit different. And Jill was kind of more Mako exposed, but I mean, again though. I don't know. I can see some plot holes, but yet again, I still think it's like the most explained Final Fantasy game out there. Next to 13. 13 did a really good job out there, and also excluding the MMORPGs like 11 and 14.
You heard him, buddy!
Sorry, we kind of got way off the rail there talking about Final Fantasy stuff. Need to focus on this game for a little bit. And Jill's dream of one thing, to be human. He's almost there, though, you know. Gosh, I need to play Crisis Core again. It's been so long. I've wanted a remaster of that game, or a remake of that game, more than, like, 90% of the games that exist in this world. We got Crash Bandicoot remake, and freaking Spyro remake. Well, I couldn't get games that mattered, that were like on freaking handheld consoles. That was a Drake quote. Yeah, I know. Believe me, I played Crisis. I loved Crisis Core. My only thing that I hate about Crisis Core is the fact that it was taken from me when I was younger. I only got to play through it once, and I've never got to play through it again. I've mostly just rewatched gameplays and cutscenes and stuff like that. And if you, once again, to bring up the complete edition of Final Fantasy Advent Children, there's a full Final Fantasy VII recap that you can watch. It's about 35 minutes, I think, and it has... that's the cool thing, I think, about the complete version of Final Fantasy VII Advent Children. There's so many people that complain about plot holes, or not knowing, or how Denzel shows up, and where Marlene's here, like where the hell is like Barrett, and then like all these characters, why do they show up out of the blue? A lot was cut from the original Final Fantasy VII Advent Children film. But if you actually have the complete edition, the special features, and just the film itself, You get about, literally, if you include the special features, you have about 90 minutes, literally an hour and a half of extra content that adds to that whole film. That explains so much, especially if you're like myself. I actually never got to play those mobile titles back in the day, where they explain a lot more about the Turks and Genesis and everything else going in the background. I did play Crisis Core on the PSP. I do own Dirge of Cerberus, but I've never actually played it. So, a lot of it I just didn't understand and didn't really get. So, there's like a good 35-minute, I think, short where it explains everything prior to Advent Children. And then there's a thing called episode Denzel, where it explains the story of Denzel, how he fits into the story. And then you have the film, and it has a whole extra 30 minutes of content. Final Fantasy VII Advent Children Complete. If you love Final Fantasy, and if you love Final Fantasy VII especially, it's worth watching. It really is. If they made a remaster of that one, you would be happy. You never got to beat Crisis Core. They never will, actually. Sadly, the code doesn't exist anymore. It was before the time of where we are now with code. So, literally, I've wanted it so bad. We're supposed to get some sort of remaster-esque sometime this year, next year, for mobile and handheld titles. Hopefully on Switch, that'd be amazing. But an actual remaster or remake for Crisis Core, yeah, not on schedule. The original code to the game doesn't even exist anymore, so yeah. Have to find that one. Very rough, but it's good. I own it. I haven't played it. I've wanted to so bad. It's been on the bucket list ever since I bought it. I bought it literally about a week into my streaming career. And I've just never actually got to play it, though. I've wanted to so bad. Shows that Sephi is fucking lucky when he woke up. The weapons? Really? One quick second. Also sure, okay, if you weren't a ROM, I mean, that'd be cool, don't get me wrong. I'm not a big fan of it just because of how, I'm not against ROMs. To be honest with you, I used to get on ROMs and emulators all day long, every day. Oof, believe me. But I worry more so these days about getting sued over it. I appreciate the offer, I just want to count all my pinkies, thumbs, fingers, and toes, if you know what I mean. A lot of people can get away with, like, ROMs, but I try my best to avoid them if I can. Maybe one day, though, I don't know. I'm still hoping we get some sort of a there's supposed to be some sort of remaster-esque coming out for the whole Final Fantasy VII series that was announced last year, I think. There was the original Final Fantasy VII, Cross's Core, before Crossus, and then Advent Children. All supposed to be playable parts of the game. And a playable Advent Children would just be mind-blowing to me. If that never happens, though, maybe, you know, especially if we never get a remaster. I like that we're getting these Final Fantasy VII remakes right now, but my god. Crystal Chronicles remaster? What was wrong with the Crystal Chronicles remaster? I loved Crystal Chronicles back in the day. I didn't play the remaster, but the original I loved. I actually still have a copy of it for the GameCube. I loved Crystal Chronicles. To me, it's a big nostalgia bomb, though. So, but if it's not your cup of tea, I get that too. But yeah, I mean, I feel like part of that just would have left the story kind of indifferent, I guess you could say. Though, Steven. Mega Potion. The remaster has horrible network problems? Really? Well, I mean, I can't say too much. Back in the day when it first came out, there was like not even an option.
Look, there's Ratha!
We can call this a success.
Indeed.
I don't understand. Why are you doing this?
What's going on? Hunters and riders are working together?
Who's the girl?
The Wyverian from Mahana. Might be useful.
Ah, I see.
With this, our plans will finally come to fruition.
Hey, what's going on here? Why are you giving the Rathalos to these riders? Wasn't our mission to stop this monster from hurting anyone?
That's enough. Know your place. We're leaving.
Literally, I feel like the prophecy's only coming true because all these people are the bad people that want it to happen.
I demand an explanation!
These people are just stupid and trying to prevent it, but didn't get shit.
You double-crossed us, didn't you?
Oh yeah.
Double-crossed? You never opened your eyes.
What?
You know nothing of the world, or of Rathalos' place in it. You never even tried to learn more. You're just like the rest of those ignorant fools. You may have done your best, but you're no hunter, boy. Now run home to Daddy and stay out of our way.
You?
Wait just a minute here! Give Anna and Ratha back right now!
Hell yeah.
You're here!
Leave them to me. All who interfere will be eliminated.
What the hell does he have? Snakes working on the glass weight in the past. Yeah. Not budge. Not budging, huh? Looks like we want a friendly chat with your boss, that's all. Hello? Anybody home? Fine. You can keep quiet. Just set Anna and Ratha free already. I don't know what this thing is. It looks like a power beast, but it could be technical. We'll just have to see. It is technical. Okay. Gonna switch. Seems like they pulled one over the undersides too. So what are these guys after? Give us back in and Ratha, give us back. Give it back. Give it back. Give it back! Slimy bastard. Can't. It's already drooling. Yeah, it can't have too much health left. Oh shit.
Get you back.
I think has to lose a heart soon. Or him. They want to hit us up with the poison. Maybe we can hit them up with one. Similar thing happened the other game. He was Thor. It's interesting.
Whoa! Awesome!
Yeah, I feel it's on him. Okay, let's think about this.
I owe you one.
You son of a bitch. Hell yeah! There we go. I should have healed. Yeah, should have healed.
Let me help.
It died too. That was the end of it. God damn it.
Hey, let's go again.
I have to reload, which is okay. We can defeat him. Just have a little bit better strategy. Pronounced great network online co-op. Or promise. You know that happens though sometimes in video games. That's one of the reasons why I'm not a big online video game player. I like to play some online, not a lot. And don't hate me, I'm gonna skip a lot of cutscenes going through this. Just trying to make our way back to where we were. Anybody remember what that started off as? I'm very tired and actually don't remember. So we already watched it all, don't worry. There we go. Here we go. Get Geico out here. It'll be a lot easier.
bomber!
This sucks.
Laser ambush!
I still have a copy of the original version. I do as well. How's my day been? It's been okay. I'm a little tired, but not too bad. A little tired, a little hungry. But it's okay.
Thanks, dude!
Damn it. This shouldn't do a great deal.
Whoa! Awesome!
Shouldn't be long until the rider's down as well. Oh yeah, I didn't think so. Okay. So now we just have to worry about one of them. Only bad part, neither of them will be poisoned anymore. Geico brings the poison. Just leave it as it is for now, I guess. Gotta go. Hey, much love back at you, Zyler. Thank you so much for watching. And I appreciate all the support. Thank you so much, Zyler. I really do appreciate it. I can't. Screw it. Try to figure it out. Should have gone speed, didn't know. I can't remember what it was. Badass attack.
This might hurt!
Shit. Hell yeah!
No better team than 100
Hurt my
riders.
whiskers with this. You gotta catch up with Ana. Able to switch and choose your teammates, or is it pre-selected? Pretty much pre-selected. But you can choose your monsties. Your monsties you can change characters in your team, like the cat and the god. It's just how the game goes. Can't choose your monsties though.
What's the big idea? Who are those people?
Kyle.
You're partly responsible. You took Ratha from us and handed him over to those guys.
Hey, there's no point in arguing. No one could have seen this coming.
But it was just as we thought. That masked rider was in cahoots with the hunters. Not only that, they abducted Ana too.
Scrivener should get here soon, but we can't sit around twiddling our thumbs. We gotta rescue Ana and Ratha. You too, kid. You're coming with us. Our job isn't only about hunting monsters, you know? We gotta investigate environmental abnormalities, too. Don't you want to know what's happening to the world? Uncover Ratha's secret?
Well, shall we?
Yeah.
Kyle's Kyle. And there was our actual little, you know, Nosferatu, I guess you could say. Okay, a lot of Zinni. I see the 1,300 or 13,000. I can't really tell. That was a lot of Zinni. pity? Sweetness. Just loot up there, but I'm really more inclined to like a caravan station. Of course that had to happen. God damn it. Looks like we can keep going this way. Guess Lexaro said, oh yeah, let's check it out. I know I'll land on my feet, but I really hope there's no one around. I gotta take a very quick restroom break. I'll be right back. Okay, let me look at the map here. I guess we'll just try to do our thing. I'm gonna try to jump in the spots we gotta go. We'll see where we are. Classic collapsing hallway. Oh, yeah. Guess we'll go here next. Sorry, I'm not, like, admittedly, I'm not gonna stray away from, I'm going to admittedly, I guess you could say, not unadmittedly, but very tired, so I'm trying to kind of, like, figure out a good dip out spot. If we have to fight a boss, you know, maybe we can do that, but mostly just trying to find that. Oh, okay, we're close to the catavan. Very nice. Very, very nice. We're gonna save, or we're gonna actually call it here for the night. Whew. That's actually very welcoming. Sorry, I'm really tired. I'm pretty hungry. I do have work tomorrow, so I can't stay on very late. I gotta wake up in like, let's see what time it is. I gotta wake up in like 5 hours. We'll say actually like 6 hours, but safe zone to dip out. This is kind of like my safe zone, I think. I do thank you all so much for watching and participating and hanging out with me while, you know, I got things going on. I will be streaming tomorrow as long as things go well, and hopefully you can catch me then. If not, I understand. But tomorrow, I'm trying to make this week the actual startup week of my streams. I know I've streamed a couple times since, well, a few times since I've been here, but not like this. And I'm thinking tomorrow night will be my first, I guess you could say tonight was, but I'm gonna see tomorrow night will be my first stream where I actually start the actual routine and everything. But I'm gonna get out of here. I am very tired and hungry. Thank you all so much for watching and for all the support. Like on Facebook, please, and like on YouTube as well. Those help me out so much more than what you really think to do. So please leave those likes on YouTube and Twitch. And I mean YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook, sorry. And just, you know, follow on Twitch and follow on YouTube, subscribe on Twitch. That'd be pretty cool. Or even just follow on Twitch. That'd also be pretty nice. Thank you so much all for watching. I really appreciate it. But good night to you as well, Tim. And Steven, have a great night. Thank you so much for watching. And to everybody that was watching on Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook throughout the night, I really appreciate it. But for now, I myself have to get out of here. I'm very tired, very hungry, and again, I got work tomorrow. So have a great night. Thank you all so much for watching. Take it easy, have fun, and until next time, I'm out of here. Thank you all so much. And hopefully you can catch me tomorrow, which we will be trying to make more progress in this. But till then, till next time, I'm out. Good night, everyone.